Justin, the hunt is on, and Google Classroom teachers, you are in luck. We've found 4 apps for you to maximize your Google Classroom experience. They are Planbook, Pear Deck, Google Keep, and Alarm, Timer, and Stopwatch. Let's check out Planbook. Planbook is an online lesson planning platform that was introduced to me this year by a teacher, and she had been using it for years. I'm just going to go in and show you what it looks like. The nice thing about Planbook is it can be set up to be viewed like a regular old lesson plan book that you're used to writing in, and it also integrates really well with Google Classroom and your Google Calendar, which this comes in handy. So as you can see, I have this week pulled up, and you can see in here that I have a Zoom meeting. You can also see stuff that has been attached with Google Classroom. I can go into there. So it integrates nicely with that. It also, you can link your assignments, or not your assignments, but your presentations, like your Google Slides, can be linked in here for you to pull up when you're working with them and have those tabs open, which is really nice. It's very easy to go in. I'm going to go and just kind of show you quickly what this would look like. So skipping forward to the next week. I don't have my Tuesday filled out, but to go in here, I just go in and edit my lesson. I can type in what I'm going to be doing. So this is, we're working on, it's our last day filming. I can also go in, add any notes, need backdrop, stop motion, and iPads. If I wanted to attach standards, I could do that as well. So you hit this little plus, and you can pull up your different standards. I don't need to do that for filming. Put in my attachment. I can upload things from my computer. I can also access my Google Drive. So I can go in here and get my green screen one, hit select, and then just post it. And it's really quick, easy, efficient to get everything in there. So Planbook works well. It has a lot of extra features that you can use. You could have your attendance, set up students. The nice thing for setting up classes, you can put in your schedule. As you can see, all my schedule times are in here. It does seating charts. You can share with other teachers. You could even assign grades if you wanted to, and use it similar to an LMS. So that's the nice thing about Planbook. It's just very easy, very simple, and it works well with Google. Planbook looks like a great tool to organize teacher planning. Now let's check out Pear Deck. So Pear Deck is a great extension that can be added to Google Suite, and you can add it to your slides and make your Google Slides interactive. So I have just a basic slide up here. It shows my to-do list and a video to watch. So as I'm building this, I could be thinking, hey, I want to turn this into a Pear Deck. The nice thing about Pear Deck is that I can make it an interactive presentation where I share it with my students. So I can go in and be thinking I could use their template library. And at the beginning of the lesson, they have some nice things. So as you come in and get settled, follow these instructions. So I like that one. So if I click on it, I can end up inserting it. If I don't want it, I want it before my to-do list. So it already comes with find your seat, take out your classroom device, and Pear Deck answer what was your main takeaway from the homework. And then students write a response. Okay, so they would come in, they would see this up and log into the Pear Deck. at the end, so you can even go back if you want to add something else, like during the assessment, you can ask a question, do true or false, how you're feeling, like in their understanding. So this might be a good one to put right here. So I click on it, it's going to come into this spot, and I could have them respond to how they're feeling about what they have to do today. Then, when this finishes on how to do a green screen, I can also check for a little more. So you can have also like so draw or type one or two things you learned today as your exit ticket, and I can put that at the end. Okay. So that's all set up, and I can share this with my students and they can add responses. Pear Deck is an awesome way to engage students. Now for Google Keep. And I have notoriously used probably way too many stickies in my lifetime, and I've lost some that were important. I use stickies on my Mac. However, sometimes I have been known to forget my Mac at home. And the nice thing about Google Keep is I can put these stickies in here and access them from any device. So I've got a couple in here. I have one set for tomorrow that I need to remember to grab solo cups, index cards. I'm doing a first grade Lucky Charms coding, so I need to make sure it's set up in Seesaw. So these are some reminders, and I have it set to remind me this evening at 6 p.m. to set up my bag with all that stuff in there. Now, if I wanted to, I could go in and add another image. So I just hit add, and then there's a picture of index cards that I could add with it. So that way I can just quickly glance in here and see those, and it reminds me to grab them. I did that for what I need to do for Tuesday, and I have my reminder set for tomorrow at 8 p.m. to make sure I've got my bag set up. Now I want to add a new sticky note. So it says take note. I need to call Abby by 11:30 a.m. And so I'm going to have that remind me tomorrow, and I'll do it at 8 a.m. This is for my PD. I could set it as a color. My color, I'm going to go with blue because it's on Monday. And I'll just hit close. And so I have that for tomorrow set up to remind me about doing this. So I can easily add sticky notes. I can move things around on my board, and I can easily delete something if I don't need it anymore, end up doing it. So to do that, I can delete my note or add a drawing, make a copy, show checkboxes, which was kind of cool. It's always nice. I think I'll do that on this one as well. Looks like you don't have to worry about losing sticky notes anymore. Now, to find out how alarm, stopwatch, and timer fit into the picture. Timer and stopwatch is really nice to use, especially if you're a specialist like myself that teaches 10 classes a day with no transition time. So I have to schedule all my transitions on the alarms on my phone, but I've been known to leave my phone at home. So during this week of searching for productivity apps, I wanted to see if there's one for a Chrome browser. So this one, called Alarm Stopwatch Timer, it came with really high reviews. So I'm going to show you how to set an alarm on here. So I'm going to add for today, it's going to be Sunday, and I'm going to set it for 12:47 so it goes off and you can hear what it sounds like when it goes off. And I'm going to call it a test. I'm going to hit save, turn it on so it's here. As you can see, I can edit this one, but it's set for my Wednesday-Friday schedule at 8:30. That's when my 5th graders switch classroom times. 8:35 happens on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Now I need to go in, of course, and add in more. But this is the alarm going off. And I and it has turned off. So you also have the stopwatch, which is kind of cool. It can count up. You can stop it and pause it, resume it, stop it, reset it. You also have a timer on here. You could project this on the board, set it for 2 minutes, tell your kids that they're gonna turn and talk for 2 minutes, start it, and then, oh, you remembered you needed to tell them something, so you pause them so that you don't take from their time, tell them something, you can hit resume, and it starts again. And I can cancel and clear it. So that is alarm, stopwatch, timer. It seems to be pretty cool. Oh, to be able to like turn down the volume of that alarm, you have to do that in the extensions itself. So if you go into your settings on Chrome and go into extensions, if you go into the details, and it will give you extension options here. Timer sound level, so 0 means it's muted. I have it set at 80. I probably could get away with it being at 50. 100, according to the reviews, was really loud. And you can also export these settings or import settings. Well, Google Classroom teachers, our time is up too. Thank you for watching, and make it a great day.